See, so okay, so here, Battle Axe of Dismay. So it's a random enchanted item that I found on a random person. That one doesn't happen to be particularly useful, but some of them might be. Death Bell. Here's another one. Enchanted there. What are you? Book of the Daedra. Oh, Conjuration. Nice. And I'll search your chest. Very good. Oh, is there a soul gem in here? Yeah, there is. Alright, let's save here. We're having some frame rate problems. Just in case. Erin she is gone, my friends. I'm sure if I fast traveled, she'd be there with us. At least I hope so. Oh my lord. It is, I mean, we haven't been to this area before, so maybe it's like loading it in, possibly, for the first time. Maybe that's what's happening. But it's okay. Oh, here's Falkreath. Yeah, we don't need to stay on the path. Oh, nice, right here. Excellent. It's a pretty town. Nice little water stream right there. Yeah, but this is one of the smaller towns. I have never spent very much time here. Because you don't, like... Typically, you don't come here early on in the game. Whiterun and Riften are typically where I spend most of my time doing Thieves Guild stuff. And Whiterun, since that's your first home and your starting area, so you do a bunch of quests there. A lot of the other towns, I don't visit that often. Tons of Nightshade here. I'm all about that. And then, of course, as soon as we get into town, the rain goes away. Seems legit. What's up, Koost?
Strangers like you bring war. I've seen enough war.
Dick.
Through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide, but we find renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of Aetherius. And may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
Are you done? Can I talk to you now? You seem important.
Koost is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine.
You're a priest of Arche?
I am. I came into Arche's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Koost and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave.
So I just meet you and you're already asking me for favors? I'll do it. Free quest. Do you tend this graveyard alone?
Oh, merciful Arche, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Koost is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest.
Let's see if how much that costs to level up.
What I know, but be careful.
Because I'm never going to use it. 230. Give me that shit. Yeah. Free level up juice. We're never going to use Conjuration, so we might as well pay to get it leveled up. Matthews, whatever.
A sad time.
Who died?
Our daughter. Our little girl.
Bummer, bro.
She hadn't seen her 10th winter.
How'd she die?
He ripped her apart. Like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury.
Jeez. Who did this?
Sinding. Came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this?
Why does the town have such a large cemetery?
The cemetery is ancient. It's been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim.
Is this place always so gloomy?
Yes, and I couldn't tell you why.
Probably because it's
My
a
wife
giant
and I think there's some
cemetery.
dark magic at work. Or perhaps Arkay's influence is strong here, and he likes to keep it this way. I just don't understand what kind of man does
My husband
that.
Matthias and I tend Corpse Light Farm.
Mm-hmm. Got any more Nightshade? As you can see, I don't really care about people. Dude, Aaron is nowhere to be found. Hall of the Dead. Eh. Cool cape, bro. It's a mod that I have. Adds, like, capes and, what are they called? Capes. Like, hoods and, like, they're not capes, but they're like big, thick wool things. I can't think of what they're called. Whatever, but it adds them. Like, thick ones like you'd see in, like, Game of Thrones or something. That they'll wear during the winter time and stuff. It's pretty cool. Just another little immersion thing.
Did you see a dog out there?
What? What sort of
I
dog?
don't know really. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Okay. Random. Go ahead and pick all these flowers. Because we can.
Don't see many people crafting with that business.
Gimme, 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 gimme. And then we'll go in that bar and talk to the dude. Man, they sure got a lot of goats here. Is this Goat Town? I was about to say there's, like, insignia as a goat, but it's not, I guess. It's like a deer. But still, I'm gonna call this Goat Town. Wish they had wheat, because I can actually use wheat for potions and shit.
Falkreath is a hard place.
Oh,
and
those are the
tending a
guys I
farm
just
here
talked
is
to before.
thankless work.
Yeah, jump the fence. So I realize I'm just wandering around the town. I should probably do something productive here. Instead of just pick flowers all day. Because that's fun to watch, right? Flower picking. Wait, is that the guy that talked to me about the dog? No, that was on this other side. So let's go into the bar first, since that is the reason we are here after all. And then we'll maybe talk to some other people. If they have anything interesting to say. Hello, Nari. Wearing a little bit too much makeup for me, but... You don't have anything to say to me?
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
I'm gonna rail you. Get it? Get it? She's leaning on a rail. Oh god, no! I apologize for that. No, I don't. So are we talking to, I think his name was Marcus, that we are looking for? I'm sure he's gonna have a nice big arrow over his head. Yup! But who are you guys? Thadgear.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
You said something about a burial?
No, Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler.
Quit calling me
We've
traveler.
buried more dead
name's
than you
Caesarian.
can imagine.
I
just
can imagine a
finished
lot of
giving
dead.
My old war companion Barrett a proper burial by fire. Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver the ashes to Runil, the
'Kay.
priest of Arkay? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul.
Sure.
Thank you.
Dengear of Stoon.
I was Jarl once.
It's the same voice
I
actor.
was encouraged to step down when I took sides with the Stormcloaks. It was an imperial plot, I tell you.
You were the Jarl once?
Aye, not so long ago. Some will tell you I stepped down on account of my old age. Truth is, I found out about all the Imperial spies crawling around Falkreath. A few well-placed bribes, and they bought themselves some friends. Suddenly, the nobles are calling for a new Jarl. And all the while, their pockets are jingling with the sound of Imperial septons. They named me Thane. They got my nephew Sitgeir in my place. A real friend to Cyrodiil, that one.
You say there's a plot against you?
Well, not against me, against all of Falkreath. Those Imperial bastards are spying on every one of us. Last night, I saw Laud the blacksmith writing a letter. Probably sending word to Solitude and General Tullius.
It's a little
Are
paranoid.
you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter.
I'm not gonna do that.
Milk drinker. Mind what you say. The Empire has ears all over this town.
How about you, fine lady?
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Any rumors?
Here, take a look at this. Here, take a look at this.
Okay.
You hear any juicy gossip in town?
So she give me 2 quests? Lost Mother Cavern. Nice. Attention hunters. Spriggans and bears have been seen taking refuge in Moss Mother Cavern. Hunters should take extra care when entering the cave. Alright. Well, there's another one, right? Warning to travelers? Yeah. To whom it may concern, there have been some rumors of a farmer Blade living in a camp near Peakshade Tower. Recent reports have also told of Thalmor Justiciars slaughtered on the road to Falkreath. Anyone traveling near the old tower should proceed with caution. An old blade. I don't know what that
Be
is.
sure to share it with me.
Yikes. Be sure to share with me. Alright, Marcus. Are you Marcus Janus? You wanted to see me about Helgen?
Oh, bless the divines, you came! Well met, and welcome. We have much to discuss. Will you tell me, what happened at Helgen?
You already know Helgen was attacked by a dragon. Have you ever seen one?
Well, no, now that you mention it.
I doubt any civilians made it out of there alive. The place was laid to waste.
Then it's as I feared. My brother and his family are lost. Gods damn it all. I'd hoped for better news.
Sorry, bro. Even if they did survive the dragon attack, the bandits killed them for sure.
Yes.
Just
I've heard
piling it
the
on
world
this
full
poor
of them.
guy.
But appearances can also be deceiving. If I'm right, these are no bandits at all.
What?
I have it on good authority there is a man known only as Val inside the keep. He's the leader of a small group of mercenaries, for lack of a better term. Their aim is to kill Thalmor wherever they're found. That they've come out of hiding is beyond mysterious. They're insurrectionists. A resistance movement, if you will. Yes, they're terrorists.
Terrorists? And you know this man?
His name is Valerius Tiberius Artoria. We served for many years together in the Imperial Legion, as captains under Titus Mede II during the Great War. He was a good man in those days, an honorable man. Then the Aldmeri invaded, and murdered his wife, son, and daughter in cold blood.
So what exactly does this have to do with me?
I need you to go try and talk to Valerius. Reason with him. Tell him Marcus Janus requests a meeting with him. Tell him I'll come to the fort alone. Present company excluded, of course. Give this ring to him. It was his wife's wedding band. If any
Is it
of his
worth
men
anything?
try to accost you, show it to them and tell them it is a gesture of goodwill from me. They'll give you quarter if they know I sent you. Approach the guards and show them the ring. Tell them Marcus Janus sent you to see Valerius Tiberius Artoria on urgent business. Show them this note with my seal, but tell them it's for Valerius. His eyes only. Please, return to me as soon as you can. I'll prepare to leave and be ready to go when you return. Make haste, young one, and may fortune favor the foolish.
Alright, so negotiate your way into Helgen Keep to meet with Valerius. But first, I'm gonna steal some gold. Ooh, who the fuck are you? Geralith.
If you're here to deride me or seek vengeance for your loved ones, then leave me. I am under no obligation to placate your desire for pain or emancipate you from your wretched existence. At least, not today.
How about tomorrow then?
Yes, yes, tomorrow I will have your head on an ice spike and your ears in a box. But please, at least make some effort not to embarrass yourself. The last one who challenged me was too busy rattling off the names of the relatives I had supposedly extinguished to even bother raising his shield. I think he was fumbling through what must have been a small army of second cousins when I set his weapon on fire. He was a rather stubborn Nord. I doubt he even heard me when I told him I was no longer Justicar, and had long since severed ties with the Thalmor.
Easy, I'm on your side.
A peculiar position to take, seeing that I have no side to speak of. If you're with the Thalmor, then I am no longer with you. If you're with the enemy of the Thalmor, then I am no longer against you. Regardless, we are in no way in league with each other.
Why are you at odds with the Thalmor?
It's a rather simple matter. I disobeyed a direct order from my superior. I had been stationed in Markarth with 2 other Justicars. Our objective was the detection and eradication of the Talos worship in the city. Our leader was an Altmer of superior breeding and superior mind. It was his application of that intellect, however, that aggravated me.
Why is that?
Undolmar's primary concern was raiding homes in search of amulets and other religious trinkets, which he did rather spectacularly. Of course, an entire shrine to Talos still remained untarnished, where residents could easily continue their heathen worship without interruption. I suggested planting a spy in the shrine, but Undolmar much rather preferred his more roundabout investigation tactics.
He doesn't sound so smart to me.
On the contrary, Undolmar was quite intelligent, and intelligent Mer often find it difficult when they are asked to perform such menial tasks.
Sure.
The apprehension of Talos worshippers had become a game. One that was more intellectually stimulating if done with self-imposed restrictions.
What do the townsfolk think of you?
They are tolerant, because they are afraid. As for the Jarl, it matters not whether Sitgir or Dingir is in charge. When 2 buffoons of equally damaged minds vie for a throne, the citizens will lose interest in the process entirely. Naturally, the more reasonable people become disillusioned, the more voice is given to the fools. The fools will choose the larger buffoon to govern them. Hence, they would otherwise not be fools. The town, meanwhile, will take it upon itself to function outside of the fool's laws and decrees, and essentially turn the Jarl into a figurehead. Therefore, it matters not who wears the crown, for none have the authority to arrest me.
This is a local favorite and
By your own admission, the townsfolk have the power to harm you.
They are not organized. They are the occasional challenges brought forth by those emboldened by drink. I usually deflect their taunts and tell them to return in the morning when they have sobered. None ever do.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who
Kind of a
said,
bitch. And she disappeared, too.
"Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that
Take your gold.
you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the
And take your gold.
brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was close
I guess
from
that's
the
it.
war, when his ugly red
So
head rolled
now
around
we're
the
supposed to
floor.
go to Helgen. But before we do that, I think we want to explore Falkreath a little bit since we are already here. But don't worry, we'll get to our quest. Listen, meow. Laud's house. Oh, so that's the guy we're supposed to talk to about that dog. Weird. Grey Pine Goods. I don't think I have anything on me that I really want to sell, though.
Take a good look around.
Just a bunch of
I'm sure
ingredients
you'll
and
find what
shit.
you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Is there anything cool upstairs that I can steal before you run up here? Chest. Take your gold. Go ahead, come up here. And then I'll jump down if I can. Come on. There's no chest. Get it! Heh, I tricked you, I tricked you. Steal your purse. Sucker.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
You mentioned a brother? Who is he?
His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know.
Okay.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Too late. And I'm not really regretting it either. Oh, he came outside just to make sure I heard him. So where's this Laud fellow? Let's go ahead and activate that just so we can talk to him. Guessing it's in here. Speak to Laud and deliver ashes, since those are both right here in town. Might as well get that shit done.
Great. I even had some time left
Oh,
over
here's
to start
Laud.
on a
Yeah,
fresh
he is the
order.
blacksmith.
Here, have a look.
Isabel,
Yes, Lord.
that's a work of art right there. Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
The guard at the gate mentioned a dog.
There's one out on the road.
Oh, okay.
I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep him company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
I could be convinced to catch him.
Oh, he's a smart man to demand something up front for his work. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog.
Nice.
Here's the meat.
How about this fine lady you
Hello
got?
there. What can I do for you? Blades, gauntlets, I can forge anything you need.
Well met. Rare I meet a smith with such soft hands and such radiant beauty.
So you're a charmer. I should be careful around you. Now I'm not going to refuse a compliment, but you're wrong about the hands. They're as callous as a dead rough's backside, and like any good smith, I wear them with pride.
I bet
Just
they
as
feel
my
good
mother
around
did,
my
in all her foremothers back to the age when
Argonian
weapons were crafted with stone.
hand.
But I'm not a blacksmith yet, just Isabel the apprentice. I've come to Skyrim as part of a pilgrimage to learn how the great lord smiths such fine blades.
You come from a family of blacksmiths?
Not just any family. Ever heard of the Starblood Forge?
Nope.
My family has been the caretaker of it for centuries. It was made not long after the Oblivion Crisis, and next to the old memorial and the hero statue, it's one of the most iconic landmarks in Kvatch.
Kvatch!
They say it was built atop a well of
Sounds like a
dangerous blood,
sneeze
and it's
slash
in that
cough.
well that the weapons are
Kvatch!
cooled. Some even say that the forge itself is haunted, specifically with the soul of one of my ancestors.
How'd that story come about?
Legend has it that when the Daedra invaded, she refused to leave her shop, smithing weapons for the townsfolk until the last man had fallen. That's why only those who share her blood can use the forge, and tradition that the firstborn daughter would be the one to inherit it. That would be me. It's an honor, I suppose.
What happens if you don't inherit it?
The responsibility of the forge would likely go to the next daughter in line, my sister Felicia. A fine choice. She has always been the more creative smith. Diamond-encrusted pommels, hilts that shimmered like drake scales. Everything she made was beautiful. And it wouldn't matter that the blades couldn't cut warm butter. Nobody would ever use them for battle.
I want to go back to my earlier questions.
All right.
What would you say is your
It
expertise?
depends. I've been taught that emotions are a powerful part of smithing. When I craft a shield, I think of a soldier's child praying for a safe return. For a sword, I envision a man getting revenge for a brother's death. When I imagine a soldier marching after battle, or a hero vanquishing a great evil, that's when my hammer feels most inspired. Just to know that I
You're
was a part
inspiring
of
my
that,
hammer right
that it was
now.
my steel. It just takes your breath away thinking about it. Until next time.
Sexiest blacksmith I'll ever see. So where's... Oh, he's right here. That'll make it easy. No, don't go inside, no! It's alright. We'll track him down.
Let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Gust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine.
I have a delivery from Thadgear.
Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble.
Nice. 500 gold.
Life is far
Jeez.
too short,
Just
my
for that?
friend. Don't waste it.
Take that any day of the week. Alright. So now we have to go to Helgen. Well, let's see. Make sure there's nothing else cool that we want to check out here. Is this just another shop? Oh, that's where we already were. This was Lod's house. Blacksmith. What's up, Meow?